Hey, friends. Happy Finishing Strong Friday. And I hope that you're doing that exact thing. Finishing strong on this Friday, finishing the things you set out to achieve this week, this month, this year so far. Hopefully, you're just setting your mindset. I'm going to finish. I'm going to set the goal each week and finish strong by the end of the week, realizing that you have the power to show up each day and pick your priorities. You have the power to make your goal matter, your dream matter, and simply with your daily actions, just by simply making it a priority, simply setting the intention for the day. And I hope you're setting the intention this day to finish that goal, finish that thing you set out to achieve. Maybe you found yourself on this Friday not really having time for yourself this week. But I want you to pick one thing on the list. Maybe you're like, Sam, I had 10 things that I had to finish strong. But I want you to pick that one thing that's not only going to move the needle forward, but get your goal closer to where you're looking to achieve it. What is one single step? One of my favorite quotes, is by Lao Tzu. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one single step. And what is that one step you can take today? What is that one step in the right direction towards your goal, towards your dream, towards the thing you're looking to achieve, realizing that when I take action, when I step outside of my comfort zone, I'm not only going to get closer to what I'm looking to achieve, but it sets me up for success for the next action. It builds the momentum. Are you building your momentum today? Can you build the momentum to push you towards your goals? Can you make that ripple in that water and build the wave that you need to ride all the way to your success? I'm excited on this Friday because I know, hey, that this is a new day. This is a new gift. Regardless of what the week has brought me, today is the day that everything can change for me. Yes, that could be today. Today can be the day you're like, Sam, I didn't find any time this week, but today can be that day that you find some time to yourself, that you take care of what you set out to achieve this week. And on this 17th day of the month, we're going to go right on into our daily positive quotation. And maybe you're wondering, Sam, what is a daily positive quotation? Well, that's a great question. It's actually a book where it'll give us a quote of the day. It'll give us a topic of the day, a little bit of a story section, then a positive or a positive page me section. And today here, friends, our topic is thoughts of change. So now we're going to go right into our quote. Our quote says, change your thoughts and you change your world. And that's quoted by Norman Vincent Peale. So now we're going to go right into a little story section. It says, there's no great mystery behind the power of positive thinking. If we assume before the fact that we can accomplish something, we almost certainly will. If we can believe that we can, we are much more likely to succeed. Well, at least make the effort. We talk ourselves out of interesting opportunities all the time when we ought to be talking ourselves into them. That's deep. So now we're going to go into our positive thought or a positive repeat after me section. It says, if I catch a negative thought crossing my mind, I can toss it out and replace it with a more positive one. Wow, I want to repeat that again. That is powerful. If I catch a negative thought crossing my mind, I can toss it out and replace it with a more positive one. Isn't that powerful? I really love how it talks about this. It says, we talk ourselves out of interesting opportunities all the time when we ought to be talking ourselves into them. On this Friday, I want to ask you that question. Were there some interesting opportunities that came your way? Maybe something that was going to challenge you in a different way, or maybe even allow you to step outside of your comfort zone for an opportunity of growth? Did you find it being maybe something that stepped you outside of your comfort zone? So the first notion that came to your mind was to simply talk yourself out of it. Maybe you thought I wasn't good enough, or I'm underqualified, or this is something I've never done before. So why me? But maybe what would happen if you changed that thought? And that why me became a why not me? Maybe that thought of anxiety of like, I'm not good enough became I'm good enough. I'm worthy. Maybe the thought of I can't do, you know, I can't do anything right became if I try, I'm willing to learn. What if you started to flip, reverse the negative thoughts into those positive thoughts? I really love how it talks about it right here. It says, I love it. If I catch a negative thought crossing my mind, I can toss it out. Isn't that awesome? That you have the power to toss out that negative thought. You have the power to toss out those negative opinions that people are putting on you. You have the power to not only toss it out, but even better, replace it. Isn't that awesome? That negative thought, those words that break you down. Maybe it's not the words that people use to break you down. Maybe this the limitations people are placing on you. You have the choice to toss them out. But more so, even better than tossing them out, you have the opportunity to fill that space. Isn't that awesome that you can fill that space with confidence? You can fill that space with power. You can fill that space with authority, but the choice is yours what it gets filled with. Isn't that powerful that you can replace it and fill it? So I want to ask you that question. What are you filling your limitations with today? What are you filling your past mistakes in with today? Are you holding on to the past failures, the past setbacks, and the past mistakes, and never filling them with something more positive to really give you an opportunity to grow? So on this Friday, I want to talk about that right there. It says, I love this. It says this. There is a great mystery behind the power of positive thinking. If we assume before the fact that we can accomplish something, we almost certainly won't. What are you assuming today? What are you assuming? Are you assuming that you're going to be stuck? Are you anticipating that you're going to achieve your goal? Are you anticipating you're not? Are you anticipating success, or are you anticipating failure? Because in that itself is a choice that you're making. Once you start asking yourself, am I giving myself the chance to succeed? Are you on this week? Did you give yourself the chance to succeed? Or did you assume the failure before you even tried? Did you assume the failure because others haven't done it before? Did you assume the failure because maybe you saw others fail? You never even gave yourself a chance. And I really love how it says it right here. If we believe that we can, we are much more likely to succeed. It can be that simple. If you believe that you can, you are most likely to succeed. But I love this. I love how it really takes us. But it says, at least you'll make an effort. Maybe you're looking for motivation. Maybe you're looking for the discipline, but it really comes down to, are you believing that you can succeed? And because I really love how it talks about believing isn't the end all be all predicated to your success, but it really goes into you'll take the effort, right? You'll take the action. When you believe you can succeed, you're willing to take the action. You're willing to put in the effort. You're willing to take the time to do what you need to succeed. But with the times when you feel you're a failure, maybe you start pushing it back more. But I want to tell you on this Friday, if you can catch those negative thoughts, I'm going to end off with that. If I catch a negative thought crossing my mind, I can toss it out and replace it with a more positive one. Make this the Friday where you not only finish strong, but finish knowing that your goals, your dreams are possible for you. And when you put in the work, it can happen to you.